Good evening. Rangers today beat FC Midtjylland by 3 goals to 1, making the aggregate score 7-3, and Rangers go on to the playoffs to play Legia Warsaw. Today's game was interesting for notable individual performances. Arfield, Ojo and Morelos. Morelos is now on 11 European goals, I think, so that's good, especially considering how many European seasons he's actually had, ignoring the progress season, because that doesn't exist in my mind. Ojo, I think, was man of the match. He just seemed a step ahead of everyone. He seemed to be predicting all of the passes. There was one, he scored a goal as well, don't forget that. Two for Morelos, one for Ojo. Ojo just seemed to be at the centre of everything. I think him and Morelos might have been involved in every goal, but Ojo in particular did play fantastic. Just he was getting into tremendous amounts of space for the goal. He just had almost the whole side of a pitch to play on. Plenty of time to pick a good pass, and a good pass it was. And the manager said after the game that if that's the Shea Ojo who's going to play for us, we will be very happy with it because he is a top player, and you can kind of see that from the game. So hopefully that will be the Shea Ojo we see, and not some inconsistent winger. I suspect, although I don't know for sure, that he might be doing the Ryan Kent thing of building up to the start of his season. Um, yeah, really good from us. We do go on to play Legia now. First leg is away, I think, so that'll be interesting. An away leg in Poland. Polish fans, of course, notorious for being very hostile. People are saying, "Oh, it's not the Legia you know of by name. The intimidating name of Legia Warsaw." But you know, any team that's got a name versus any other team that's got a name usually shows up to be a good match. You think, Rangers in the lower divisions against Celtic. It was more or less the names playing against each other. Because if you look at the players who were in that squad, and you might think I'm talking nonsense, but I genuinely believe that the intimidation of a name, you see it whenever we draw a team. Immediately go on to their Twitter account or their forums. They start going, "Oh, that's Rangers. Oh, we're gonna have a tough game because that's Rangers. They know us by name." So yeah, I don't think it's going to be easy by any stretch against Legia, and I think we're going to have to pull through in the home leg. But we're tremendous at home, and we've been proven to be quite good away actually, this season especially. So yeah, that's going to be very exciting. The notable performances: Arfield was really aggressive, and I thought to begin with at the beginning of the season he looked a step behind, maybe because he had too much playing time. He had to play our season, and then he went to the Gold Cup with Canada. Maybe he just needed some time, some rest, and then time to build up again. But he's playing tremendously. Morelos is bang on form right now, along with Jermaine Defoe. Having two goal scoring strikers absolutely on form is perfect, especially for the beginning of the season. And we are seeing a Rangers team now that doesn't give up, controls games that needed to be controlled. And if there's a game like Kilmarnock where it looked as if all hope was lost towards the end, we pull through. And that's what winning teams do. We need to be doing more of this. To say that we're going to win the league or we're going to do well in the group stages or anything is nonsense at this point. But if we keep proving to be playing how we're playing now, we're going to do it. Before you know it, trust me. Maybe don't trust me, I'm just a guy on the internet. But at the same, have belief. If we show this level of consistency and being able to control and kill games, and also being able to win games that should be losses and were losses last season, we've got it in the bag. Don't worry. Um, so I did have notes for this, but unfortunately I am too unprofessional, if that's even a word, to have notes. And as you can see by my lighting, very unprofessional. I wanted to be short because I don't know, it's kind of late and it's rough to come back. But yeah, I will see you next time, which I think is against East Fife on Saturday or Sunday. See you then.